Hey rainbows, welcome back to my channel. I'm Max and today I'm going to be sitting down and creating this New Year's Eve glitter fantasy. This was so much fun to create, you guys. I wanted to sit down and create something that was not as bright and colourful as my normal looks, possibly something that more people could recreate and go out and wear on New Year's Eve. It's still super fun, but definitely not as crazy as normal. I just wanted to do something really pretty and glam, and I think that is, hopefully, you'll agree with me, what I've achieved today. So I didn't use that many products to create this. If you would like to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so today I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve inspired look, as I just said. And when I think of New Year's Eve, I think of kind of purples and golds. So that is what I'm going to be sticking to today, a purpley gold shimmery look. That is the plan. So far, all I've done is go ahead and do my brows like I normally would. I've been using this recently. This is the Blink Brow Bar Brow Sculpting Pomade in the shade Indian Chocolate, and it is incredible. I actually think it overtook my MAC pomade, which was my favourite. And then what I did is I went ahead and primed my lids using the MAC paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre. Now, I've had this for a little while and I literally haven't even scratched the surface because, to be honest, I've been finding it really hard to work with. I'm used to working with concealer, but I just wanted to give it a go, seeing as I got it and haven't really given it a chance. I've tried putting it down with a beauty blender and I didn't like it, it went patchy, so I'm now using a concealer buffer brush and just using that. If anyone has used this before, definitely let me know down in the comments how you got it to work, because I'm just finding it also like a little bit dark as well. The other shade just seemed too neutral, but this is very yellow based. I wish they made whiter shades, but we're going to give it a go and see how it works. So to start the look out, I'm going to be taking this NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette in the shades Warm Neutrals. They do a few of these. They've got a really bright one, and this is the Warm Neutrals palette. So I'm going to be taking a few transition colours from here, and then transitioning into some glitters later on. I've also got the Morphe 35B, which I'm going to be taking maybe a purple shade from here. So let's see what happens. I'm going to start with the NYX palette, as I said, and probably be dipping into this shade here. I'm not sure if they have names. So I'm going to be taking this shade here on my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush. Let's do it. Even though that MAC paint pot I wasn't a huge fan of, it doesn't look too patchy once you apply this on top. So I think what I would do next time is just maybe put the paint pot here but not take it so high, because I took it really high thinking that's what I normally do with my concealer. Okay, so that is that shade down into the crease. It's looking nice. I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the other side. Okay, so now that that transition shade is down, it's looking really nice. I actually like the way that the shadows sit on top of MAC Paint Pot, so maybe I just didn't give it enough of a chance before, but I think it's looking really nice. I'm going to go in with something a little bit lighter. I'm going to take this shade here and just blend it into the brow bone, make those colours really seamless. I'm actually going to go straight back into the Morphe 35B, and I'm going to take this dark, almost royal purple here, and I'm going to place that onto the crease. Taking this Sephora medium shadow brush, taking that purple and packing it on. Then to blend that out, I'm going to be taking this light purple shade here, and this is on a Naked Cherry just shadow brush that came with one of the, well, the Naked Cherry palette, and use that to blend into my other transition shade. Okay, so that purple wasn't super pigmented, so I think what I'm going to do is go in with some gold on the lid. I'm going to be dipping into this Tarte palette. This is the Be a Mermaid and Make Waves palette. It's super gorgeous. And I think this gold shade in the middle is a perfect New Year's Eve style gold. So I'm going to be taking my Zoeva Luxe Smoky Shader, which is the 234, and packing this onto the lid on top of that purple. To give it an extra pop, I went into the shade Donor from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blood Sugar palette. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some liner on. This is the NYX Cosmetics Epic Ink Liner in the shade Black. It's got a super fine tip, so this is hopefully going to be easy to apply the liner. I'm going to go ahead and do it off a camera because it takes me a little while and literally you guys will be here all night. So I'll be right back once I've put this liner on and we will continue with the look. Okay, so I went ahead and did some crazy big wings, perfect for New Year's Eve with this liner. Now that the wings are done, I'm going to go ahead and do my base, and then I'll be right back and we will continue with the underneath of the eyes, the lips and the lashes and all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do my base off camera because, like I said before, if I do this all on camera, you guys will literally be here for an hour, which we do not want. So I will be right back to continue with the look. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done my base, my blush, contour and my highlight. I used the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade 3. And then for concealer, I used the Born This Way concealer in the shade Snow. And then for blush bronzer, I used this Benefit Pretty in the USA palette. And then finally for highlight, I used this Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extreme. It's unfortunately smashed in the pan, but I managed to get some out and it is blinding. Look at that glow. So it's definitely looking more New Year's Eve now, and I'm liking the way that it's looking. So now to finish up the under eyes, I'm going to be taking the same gold from the Blood Sugar palette that I've got here and bringing it underneath my eyes for that extra pop. The shade that I was using was Donor, so I'm going to do the exact same shade underneath, and I'm going to be taking the same brush as well, the Luxe Smoky Shader brush. I'm bringing that colour right onto the waterline as well because these are eye safe, so to buff that out, I'm just going to be taking the first transition shade that I used in the very beginning of the look and just kind of blend that gold out. Okay, so moving on to lips, I think I'm going to go with like a warm toned nude because I think this is quite cool at the moment and I want to bring some warmth into the look. So I think what I'm going to try is the shade Leo from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and we will see how that looks with what we've done so far. Now that Leo is all cleaned up, I think it's looking really nice, super glam, and yes, I think it's definitely time to get some mascara and lashes on these eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and then I will be back with the completed look. Hey guys, so this is the completed look. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. I went ahead and applied my Visage lashes from Illamasqua. These are my faves at the moment. And yeah, so this is my New Year's Eve glam fantasy. It's a little bit more neutral than what I would normally do, but I guess I wanted to do something that more people could recreate rather than just, you know, a bright, crazy look. And yeah, I'm happy with the way that it turned out. It was super fun to recreate. I think this lip just brings the whole look together and I'm really, really happy with it. So if you guys did enjoy this video, then please give it a massive thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already and join this rainbow family that we have going on here. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you know every time I post a video and you don't miss a thing. I'll place all of my other social medias down here, so please go and give me a follow on all of those, and I'll place my blog down there as well. Happy New Year everybody, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.